What's up, folks? It's your boy, NaptownBorn, coming back at you on Sunday night. Yesterday, I had a lot of plumbing issues, and I was busy all day fucking with my landlord because he don't want to come out and fix my shit. So I didn't get to watch the Klitschko fight. Now, I got around to watching it today, wrote down my scorecard, but I'm not going to go through the rounds. Not on this one, man. I'll just let you know my final score was 120 to 104. I had 4 10-8 rounds. I did. I mean, and I had another one that I made a note on here. Round 7 could have been 10-8, but I didn't have it. I had round 8, 9, 10, and 12, all 10-8 rounds, and that's just going to go with more what I've got to say on this. Klitschko owned what we all expected him to own, but there's nothing good about this fight. I mean, Vitali Klitschko is still K1 in my book and not K2, but none of that really matters, does it? Because as I just found out, because I've been on YouTube today, but I haven't been messing around finding out too much about the fight because I wanted to watch it myself. Come to find out, Shannon is in the hospital. Well, why is Shannon in the hospital? Because Vitali fucking punched his face a whole lot, and nobody wanted to stop the fight. The ref didn't want to stop the fight. The corner didn't want to stop the fight. The doctor didn't want to stop the fight. Well, I guess the doctor didn't really have a chance. Maybe he did. I'm really pissed off at the corner and the referee. For the corner, I understand wanting to go 12 and wanting to do everything you can to make it through as much of a fight with Vitali Klitschko as you can. But that's your man out there getting fucked up. That's your dude. You're supposed to be looking out for his best interest when nobody else will. You're supposed to look out for his best interest when he won't. Briggs looked done in the 8th round. Just done. Just done. He's just done. And in the 8th round, I made a note on there. I wasn't really ready for them to stop the fight in the 8th round. But sorry, she's up for God knows what fucking reason at this time of night. Hurry up, huh? Anyway, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh, Shannon Briggs. He was done in the 8th. He was done in the 8th round. He was done, but I wasn't ready for the ref stop fight. Blah blah blah. Okay, I've been repeating myself now. That's what happens when your kids wake up when you're in the middle of a fucking video. But after that, 9th round, I mean, could have stopped the fight. Probably should have stopped the fight in the 9th round. That's what I'm saying. You should have stopped the fight. If you were trying to let this fight go to its absolute max, just letting Shannon Briggs take as much punishment as could be reasonably argued possible, you still should have stopped at the very next round, the 10th. These 11th and 12th rounds should have never happened. Should have never happened. Should have been stopped. And after that, in the 11th round, Vitali eased off a little bit. I think he understood something that this guy wasn't going to go away. And in the 12th, it could have been stopped again. It could have been stopped again in the 12th. I mean, there was times in the 9th and 10th round where Briggs was just getting hammered and not doing a damn thing in return. And whenever we see that happening, especially in heavyweights, they usually stop the fight. They're supposed to stop the fight. It's their job to stop the fight. Where the fuck were you, referee? Where were you? What were you doing? What is that shit? I mean, I can't comprehend why somebody would do that stuff. And talking to MTBB today, I texted him a little while ago while I was watching the Colts game. It's halftime now. And he's the one who let me know about Briggs and stuff. And then he gave me the only reason that this fight was let to go the distance. And so I'll let him get on with that when he gets his video out. But when his video comes out, just know I agree. I agree. That's the only reason. And y'all be like, what is it? What is it? Well, just wait for his video. I ain't going to bust that up. Just because I talked to him. I'm going to let him say it. Anyway, there's no acceptable reason for this fight to have been let go in the 11th and 12th round. No acceptable reason. There's none. There is none, man. Briggs was getting his ass kicked. He was getting his ass kicked. He was getting hammered in the face. His face is broken, y'all. The ref let that man get his face broken and just refused to stop the fight. Refused. There was ample opportunity. And that's sad when there were so many opportunities to stop the fight, so many moments when you're just like, man, stop it. Man, stop it. Come on, man, stop. Stop this fight. Stop. So many moments like that, and it never happened. That's shady. That's shady and disgusting, and I'm just sorry for Shannon Briggs, because he tried to be a warrior, and even though he was tired, had nothing left, he was still trying, you know, to make it through. And at the very end of the fight, when that final bell rung, did you guys notice Shannon Briggs' face? It was like it was almost like he couldn't believe Klitschko was whooping him like that, and he was so happy it was over. But now he's on in the hospital with a broken face. I don't know. I'm not going to say any good things about the fight, I mean, no matter what, because 120 to 104, I think if anybody looks at that scorecard, probably would say the fight probably should have been stopped, because that's a lot of 10-8 rounds. A lot of people are probably going to have a few less 10-8 rounds, but I'm sure everybody's scorecard has at least one. You know, it was bad. Well, my best wishes goes out to Shannon Briggs. Hope he gets out of the hospital with as few lingering effects as possible. And let's all bitch when we see something like this. I mean, because there's no reason for it to go on. No reason whatsoever. None. That the rule, the ref stoppage, corner thrown in the towel, all that is in place for fighter safety, because a lot of fighters aren't going to want to stop it themselves. You have to make them, and it was rightfully a lot of moments to rightfully stop that fight. It just wasn't done. And no matter what, it's a black eye on the whole fight. It's just a black eye on boxing for anybody who knows boxing and watches boxing and sees this fight. And every single person, probably, I'm almost guaranteeing it, every single person at some moment in this fight went, this fight should be stopped. And it wasn't. And I just can't reiterate how disappointed I am with that referee. It was just a total disgrace. NaptownBorn. Deuces.